Have you ever wondered how a single player could revolutionize the game of basketball and leave an indelible mark on its history? Magic Johnson, with his infectious smile and unparalleled skill, did just that. His journey from a young boy in Michigan to an NBA legend is nothing short of extraordinary. Get ready to dive into the incredible story of a man who not only defined an era but also saved the NBA from obscurity. Magic Johnson, born Earvin Johnson Jr. on August 14, 1959, in Lansing, Michigan, grew up in a modest household with 10 siblings. His father worked on the assembly line for General Motors, and his mother was a school janitor. Despite the challenges, Johnson's passion for basketball was evident from a young age. Inspired by his favorite player, Bill Russell, Magic began to see basketball not just as a sport but as a means to help his family escape the struggles they faced. From humble beginnings, Johnson would go on to achieve feats that no one thought possible. He was not just an extraordinary player. He was a game changer, someone who brought a new style, flair, and excitement to basketball. His competitive spirit, combined with his natural talent, set the stage for a career that would make him one of the most iconic figures in sports history. Magic Johnson's journey into basketball greatness began at an early age. Growing up in Lansing, Michigan, Magic, born Earvin Johnson Jr., was captivated by the sport from the moment he first picked up a basketball. His love for the game quickly turned into an obsession. He would spend countless hours practicing on the local courts, perfecting his dribbling, shooting, and passing skills. His dreams were initially centered on playing for Sexton High School, a school known for its basketball program and where Magic hoped to shine. However, life took an unexpected turn when he was forced to attend Everett High School, a predominantly white institution with a reputation for racial tension, a place he initially resented. Magic's transition to Everett was anything but smooth. The school's racial dynamics made it difficult for him to fit in, especially on the basketball team. During his early days, he faced hostility and isolation from his teammates, who refused to pass him the ball and often left him feeling like an outsider. This cold reception could have easily dampened his spirits, but Magic's resolve was stronger than ever. He saw this as an opportunity to prove himself not just as a player, but as a leader. He learned valuable lessons in perseverance, communication, and the importance of working with people from diverse backgrounds. Lessons that would shape him both on and off the court. Despite these early obstacles, Magic's extraordinary talent soon became impossible to overlook. As a sophomore, he had his breakout moment during a game where he recorded a staggering triple-double: 36 points, 18 rebounds, and 16 assists. This performance was nothing short of spectacular, earning him the nickname Magic, a moniker that would follow him for the rest of his life. The name was bestowed upon him by a local sports writer who, like everyone in the stands that day, was mesmerized by the way Magic controlled the game, seemingly performing feats that were beyond the realm of ordinary players. Magic's rise continued throughout his high school career, where he led Everett High to an impressive record of 27 wins and just one loss in his junior year, culminating in a state championship victory. His ability to dominate games with his passing, court vision, and scoring made him the centerpiece of the team and a player who was destined for greatness. By the time he graduated, Magic had not only led his team to state glory but had also been named to the prestigious All-State team. He capped off his high school career by participating in the McDonald's All-American Game, where the nation's best high school players come together to showcase their skills. Magic Johnson's early years and high school stardom were more than just the foundation of his legendary career. They were a testament to his resilience, his passion for the game, and his ability to rise above challenges. These formative experiences laid the groundwork for the player and the person who would go on to become one of the greatest in the history of basketball. Magic Johnson's decision on where to play college basketball was one of the most critical choices of his young career. The two leading contenders were the University of Michigan and Michigan State University. Both schools offered unique opportunities, but Magic ultimately chose Michigan State. His decision was influenced by several factors: the chance to stay close to his family and hometown, the opportunity to elevate a program that wasn't already a basketball powerhouse, and the promise that he would be the team's starting point guard, despite his towering height of 6 feet 9 inches, unusual for the position. This was a role he relished, as it allowed him to utilize his unparalleled court vision and passing ability, redefining what it meant to be a point guard. Magic's impact on Michigan State was immediate and profound. In his freshman year, he averaged an impressive 17 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game. These statistics, however, only tell part of the story. What truly set Magic apart was his ability to control the game's tempo, to make those around him better, and to bring a sense of joy and creativity to the court that was infectious. His leadership qualities were evident from the start, as he quickly became the face of the Spartans, drawing national attention for his unique style of play and his magnetic personality. The 1978-79 season was a turning point, not just for Magic, but for college basketball as a whole. Magic led the Michigan State Spartans to a remarkable season, culminating in an appearance in the NCAA championship game. Their opponent, Indiana State, led by another future NBA legend, Larry Bird. This matchup wasn't just a battle between two teams. It was the beginning of one of the most storied rivalries in sports history. Magic, with his charisma and flash, was the perfect foil to Bird's stoic determination and deadly shooting accuracy. The media quickly latched onto this narrative, framing the game as more than just a championship bout. It was a clash of styles, personalities, and regions, with Magic representing urban cool and Bird embodying rural grit. The championship game lived up to the hype. Magic and Bird went head-to-head in a contest that would go down in history as one of the most watched and celebrated games in NCAA history. Under Magic's leadership, the Michigan State Spartans played with precision and flair, executing their game plan to near perfection. Magic's ability to dictate the flow of the game, coupled with his scoring and playmaking, proved too much for Indiana State. Michigan State emerged victorious, with a final score of 75-64, handing Larry Bird his only defeat of the season. Magic's performance in the championship game was nothing short of spectacular. He scored 24 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and dished out 5 assists, earning him the title of Most Outstanding Player of the Final Four. But beyond the individual accolades, this victory solidified Magic's reputation as the best point guard in college basketball and a transcendent talent who could dominate the game in ways that few had ever seen. The win also laid the foundation for what would become a lifelong rivalry with Larry Bird, one that would eventually shift to the NBA and captivate sports fans for the next decade. With his stock at an all-time high, and having achieved everything possible at the college level, Magic made the decision to declare for the 1979 NBA draft. His college career, though brief, was nothing short of legendary. He had led Michigan State to its first NCAA championship, ignited one of basketball's greatest rivalries, and redefined what it meant to be a point guard, all before turning professional. As Magic prepared to take the next step in his career, the world of basketball eagerly awaited to see what he would do next. When the Los Angeles Lakers selected Magic Johnson with the first overall pick in the 1979 NBA draft, they weren't just acquiring a talented player. They were about to revolutionize the game of basketball. The Lakers were already a storied franchise, boasting one of the greatest players of all time in Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, a towering center with unmatched skills. Adding Magic to the mix was like striking gold twice. The expectations were immense, but Magic, with his infectious smile and unparalleled talent, was more than ready to rise to the occasion. Magic's rookie season was nothing short of extraordinary. He averaged 18 points, 7.7 rebounds, and 7.3 assists per game, statistics that only hinted at his true impact on the court. His presence transformed the Lakers' style of play, turning every game into a fast-paced, high-energy spectacle. Magic's ability to read the game, combined with his pinpoint passing, allowed him to orchestrate the offense like a maestro, making the Lakers not just a winning team, but an exhilarating one to watch. His versatility and skill were recognized league-wide, earning him a starting spot in the NBA All-Star Game, a rare honor for a rookie. The pinnacle of Magic's rookie season came in the 1980 NBA Finals, where the Lakers faced the Philadelphia 76ers. The series was tightly contested, with both teams battling fiercely for supremacy. However, the Lakers' hopes seemed to dim when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, their cornerstone, was sidelined due to an ankle injury before Game 6. The pressure on Magic was immense. How could a rookie fill the void left by such a dominant force? But Magic Johnson was no ordinary rookie. In what is now one of the most legendary performances in NBA history, Magic stepped up to the challenge, playing all 5 positions in Game 6, from point guard to center. That night, Magic delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 42 points, grabbed 15 rebounds, and dished out 7 assists, leading the Lakers to a 123-107 victory and securing the championship. His ability to seamlessly transition between positions and dominate the game in such a versatile manner stunned both fans and critics alike. Magic's heroics in Game 6 not only won the Lakers the title but also earned him the Finals MVP award, making him the first rookie in NBA history to achieve this honor. This game is still considered one of the greatest individual performances in the history of the sport, and it firmly established Magic Johnson as a superstar. But Magic's impact extended far beyond individual accolades. His style of play was revolutionary. The no-look passes, the behind-the-back dribbles, and the way he seemed to have eyes in the back of his head. It was all part of the Magic show. His court vision was second to none, and his ability to anticipate plays before they happened made him a nightmare for defenders. Magic didn't just play basketball. He performed it, and every game was a spectacle. His unique combination of size, skill, and showmanship was something the league had never seen before. Under Magic's leadership, the Lakers became the Showtime Lakers, a team defined by its fast breaks, high-flying dunks, and electric atmosphere. The Forum in Inglewood, California, where the Lakers played their home games, became the hottest ticket in town. Celebrities flocked to watch the Lakers in action, and games felt more like star-studded events than mere sporting contests. The Lakers were the epitome of 1980s glamour, and Magic was the face of it all. Throughout the 1980s, Magic led the Lakers to 5 NBA championships, cementing their status as the team of the decade. His rivalry with Larry Bird, who played for the Boston Celtics, became the stuff of legend. The Magic-Bird rivalry was not just a personal battle. It represented a clash between 2 of the most storied franchises in NBA history, the Lakers and the Celtics. Their matchups in the NBA Finals were fiercely competitive and are still talked about as some of the greatest games ever played. This rivalry captivated basketball fans across the country and brought unprecedented attention to the NBA, helping to elevate the league to new heights of popularity. Magic's influence extended beyond the court as well. His charismatic personality and winning smile made him a beloved figure not just in Los Angeles but across the nation. He became a global ambassador for the game, helping to popularize basketball around the world. The Showtime Lakers, with Magic at the helm, were more than just a team. They were a cultural phenomenon, and their impact on the game of basketball is still felt today. Magic Johnson didn't just dominate the NBA, he changed it. His unique blend of skill, leadership, and charisma made him one of the most influential players in the history of the sport, and his legacy as a Laker and a basketball icon will endure for generations. In November 1991, the world of sports was shaken to its core when Magic Johnson, at the height of his illustrious career, announced that he had tested positive for HIV. The news came as a seismic shock not only to the basketball community but also to the world at large. At the time, HIV and AIDS were widely misunderstood, often associated with stigma, fear, and misinformation. For many, the diagnosis was considered a death sentence, and the public's knowledge about the virus was limited. Magic's announcement was not just a personal revelation. It was a groundbreaking moment that would forever alter public perceptions of the disease. Magic Johnson's decision to go public with his diagnosis was an act of immense bravery. In an era when HIV was surrounded by fear and prejudice, he chose to confront the disease head-on, using his platform as one of the most beloved athletes in the world to educate and advocate. His press conference was emotional and sobering, but it also carried a message of hope. Magic emphasized that his life was not over, that he would continue to fight, and that he hoped to make a difference by raising awareness about HIV. His openness helped to dispel many of the myths surrounding the virus and humanize a disease that had been largely stigmatized. Overnight, Magic became a symbol of resilience and a powerful advocate for those living with HIV. Retirement from professional basketball seemed like the logical next step for Magic, given the gravity of his diagnosis. However, his love for the game and his determination to continue living life to the fullest soon brought him back to the sport he had given so much to. In 1992, just months after his retirement, Magic made a triumphant return to the NBA to play in the All-Star Game. The event was a momentous occasion, filled with both tension and celebration. Many players and fans were initially concerned about the risks of playing with someone who was HIV positive, reflecting the widespread ignorance of the time. But Magic's participation in the game was a pivotal moment that helped to challenge and change attitudes towards those living with HIV. During the All-Star Game, Magic Johnson delivered a performance that reminded everyone of why he was one of the greatest players to ever grace the court. He played with his characteristic flair and joy, culminating in an iconic moment when he hit a three-pointer in the final seconds, bringing the game to a close. The arena erupted in applause, and his fellow players, including some of his fiercest rivals, embraced him on the court. Magic was named the game's MVP, a testament not just to his skill, but to his courage and the respect he commanded among his peers. This moment was more than just a sporting achievement. It was a statement that HIV would not define or defeat him. Later that year, Magic's resilience and passion for basketball led him to another monumental achievement. He was selected to be a part of the 1992 U.S. Olympic basketball team, famously known as the Dream Team. This squad, considered one of the greatest collections of basketball talent ever assembled, included legends like Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Charles Barkley. Together, they dominated the competition at the Barcelona Olympics, winning the gold medal with ease. For Magic, playing on the Dream Team was not just about winning another title. It was about proving that life could continue after an HIV diagnosis and that he could still compete at the highest level. His participation in the Olympics further solidified his status as a global icon and a trailblazer in the fight against HIV. Off the court, Magic Johnson's journey took on new dimensions. He became a tireless advocate for HIV awareness, using his celebrity status to promote education and prevention. Through the Magic Johnson Foundation, he launched initiatives to provide testing, support, and resources to those affected by HIV, particularly in underserved communities. Magic's advocacy work was instrumental in shifting public attitudes towards the disease and in promoting a more compassionate and informed understanding of HIV/AIDS. Magic also ventured into the world of business, where he demonstrated the same drive and vision that had made him a basketball legend. He built a successful empire that included ventures in real estate, movie theaters, and restaurants, with a focus on revitalizing urban communities. Magic's business acumen and commitment to giving back earned him widespread respect as a leader beyond the sports world. His success in business, coupled with his activism, demonstrated that he was not only a champion on the basketball court but also a champion in life. Magic Johnson's story is one of extraordinary talent, but also of extraordinary resilience. He faced one of the most feared diseases of his time with grace and determination, transforming his diagnosis into an opportunity to inspire and educate others. His ability to overcome adversity, not just for himself but for the benefit of others, has left a lasting legacy that goes far beyond basketball. Magic Johnson didn't just change the game, he changed the world. Magic Johnson's influence on the game of basketball and society as a whole is truly immeasurable. As one of the most versatile players the sport has ever seen, Magic revolutionized the point guard position. Before him, point guards were typically smaller, quicker players who excelled in ball handling and playmaking, but Magic, standing at 6 feet 9 inches, broke the mold. His size, combined with his incredible court vision, passing ability, and leadership, redefined what was possible for a point guard. He showed that a taller player could not only excel in this role but also dominate it, leading to a new era in basketball where the versatility of players became more valued than their adherence to traditional positional roles. Magic's rivalry with Larry Bird is another key aspect of his legacy. Their epic battles, both in college and in the NBA, are the stuff of legend. When Magic's Michigan State Spartans faced Bird's Indiana State Sycamores in the 1979 NCAA Championship, it marked the beginning of one of the most storied rivalries in sports history. This rivalry carried over into the NBA, where Magic's Los Angeles Lakers and Bird's Boston Celtics met in the finals 3 times during the 1980s. These matchups not only electrified fans but also played a pivotal role in revitalizing the NBA, which had been struggling with declining popularity and financial troubles. The Magic-Bird rivalry was a major factor in transforming the NBA into a global phenomenon, setting the stage for the league's continued growth and success. Their on-court battles were about more than just basketball. They represented contrasting styles and personalities, capturing the imagination of fans worldwide. Off the court, Magic Johnson's impact has been equally profound, if not more so. His ventures into business have made him one of the most successful athlete entrepreneurs in history. Magic's business portfolio is vast and varied, ranging from entertainment to real estate to sports ownership. He has played a key role in bringing economic development to underserved urban communities, particularly in his hometown of Los Angeles. Through his company, Magic Johnson Enterprises, he has invested in movie theaters, Starbucks franchises, and other businesses that provide jobs and services in areas that are often overlooked by traditional investors. Magic's success in business is a testament to his vision, work ethic, and ability to inspire and lead others. In addition to his business endeavors, Magic's work in HIV advocacy has had a tremendous impact on public health and social awareness. When he announced his HIV diagnosis in 1991, Magic became one of the most high-profile individuals to publicly acknowledge living with the virus. This was a watershed moment in the fight against HIV/AIDS, as it helped to dispel many of the myths and stigmas associated with the disease. Magic used his platform to educate the public about HIV, advocating for safe practices, testing, and treatment. Through the Magic Johnson Foundation, he has provided critical support for HIV prevention, education, and care, particularly in communities of color that are disproportionately affected by the virus. His advocacy has saved countless lives and has helped to shift the conversation around HIV from one of fear and prejudice to one of understanding and compassion. Magic Johnson is more than just a basketball legend. He is a cultural icon whose influence extends far beyond the sport. He has broken down barriers and paved the way for future generations of athletes to leverage their fame and influence for the greater good. Whether it's his pioneering role in basketball, his success as a businessman, or his tireless work as an HIV advocate, Magic has consistently used his platform to make a positive impact on the world. His story is one of incredible talent, perseverance, and the ability to rise above challenges, both on and off the court. Magic's legacy is also one of inspiration. He has shown that it is possible to overcome adversity, to turn setbacks into opportunities, and to use one's talents and resources to uplift others. He has inspired millions of people around the world, not just as an athlete, but as a human being who embodies the power of resilience, hope, and positive change. Magic's influence will endure for generations to come, as his life and career continue to serve as a beacon of what can be achieved with passion, determination, and a commitment to making a difference. In the realm of sports, business, and social advocacy, Magic Johnson's impact is a shining example of what it means to be a true trailblazer. His legacy is one that transcends the game of basketball, touching lives in ways that few athletes ever have. He has shown that greatness is not just about what you achieve on the court, but how you use your platform to change the world for the better. Magic Johnson's life and career are a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and a positive attitude. From his early days in Lansing to his dominance in the NBA, Magic showed that anything is possible with passion and dedication. His influence on the game of basketball is undeniable, and his contributions off the court continue to make a difference in the lives of many. If you enjoyed learning about the incredible journey of Magic Johnson, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and leave a comment below about your favorite Magic Johnson moment.